I wanna play with it, let's play with it.
What is up, nieces and nephews? Daddy Uncle Fresh here. Just coming in to talk to you about fragrances, because last night we had a staff appreciation party, and of course Daddy's got to stay fresh. So it was like 30 degrees by the time the party started at about 5 o'clock, so it was really warm. So I went ahead and went with Creed Aventus. The reason I went with this is because of the citrus opening, and it turns a little bit smoky, stays very masculine, stays on your skin for quite a while, performs great. So that's what I went with for the party, and I started thinking about it. It's a party, and I could have went with a little darker fragrance because we were in an air-conditioned building, so it wouldn't be cloying, but I decided to stay safe and go with Creed. But I looked at it this morning and I was like, I could have went with anything from like cremo here. This is cremo's spice and black vanilla. This will give you the same vibe as Spice Bomb, the original Spice Bomb. It lasts about 4 or 5 hours maybe. You know, the toilet concentration. The bottle on that thing looks pretty cool. Raised letters on the side, on both sides actually, and just a simple sticker on the front for the name. But the juice inside smells amazing. Like, I could have went pretty heavy using my normal spray routine with this, and in an air-conditioned building it wouldn't be cloying at all. So that's one to consider if you're thinking about picking something up that's great for parties, winter wear. I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of that. And I started thinking about it, I was like, boozy. So that brought me back to khamrha. This is going to give you the same vibe as Killian's Angel Share. Oh, sweet, boozy, a little bit spicy. This is a great one. I'm looking forward to wearing these in fall days, which yeah, these got me excited for fall, and they're great for parties and such. Like, this will give you a little booziness, a little bit of spice, and a little bit of sweetness. So it's all in one. It's a great fragrance. And then I started thinking more booziness. Landed on Stronger With You Intensely from Giorgio Armani. Excuse me. This is going to give you an amber scent. Sweet, a little bit boozy, a little bit nutty at some parts, but all in all, it's a great fragrance. This will last. It is a strong performer. Wouldn't say beast mode, but it does perform very well. And yeah, if you have a chance to, highly recommend it. That was Stronger With You Intensely. Give it a shot. And then I landed on Hugo Boss, another amber color. Now, because I know these fragrances, I could have gotten away with using these at the party and smelled amazing, because the air conditioning and the openness of the party really helped these perform. So I would have been fine with wearing any one of these. This is Boss the Scent Private Accord. Yeah, this one smells amazing in the air. It has a little bit of a different amberness to it. It's got like a nutty amberness, not a boozy or a sweet. It's kind of dry. But yeah, if you can get your hands on any of these, that would be great, because they are fairly cheap compared to the scent I went with, which was the 50ml bottle. It cost me $400. And then when I woke up and showered this morning, I was like, well, it did its job, so I can't really complain, right? But when you're washing a $400 fragrance off, you can't help but feel a little bit guilty. These ones, the cremo and khamrha, cost you about 30 bucks. Stronger with you, the Boss Private Accord, you're probably looking at about 120 on discounters. So highly recommend checking them out, because they all smell amazing and they would have worked great in that party situation. So something to consider is getting to know your fragrance, seeing how much you can get away with. Because some of them, if you spray them on too heavily, they become cloying and just not a very pleasant fragrance at all. So that's where I say adjusting your spray routines would help, and knowing the fragrance itself, no breakdown, stuff like longevity, price. So get to know them, and you'll be able to adjust to any situation with any fragrance. It's all about that research, people. I know it ain't easy, but sometimes it helps out a lot, because with over 100 fragrances, it's fairly easy for me to know which route I want to go, because I've spent time with them and I know them, I know how they'll perform. So knowing is half the battle, because with this many fragrances to go through, imagine what I have to go through to pick a scent of the day. Generally I'll have it picked out the night before, try to at least, but some days I'm just like, okay, what's the weather going to be like? It's pretty warm here again. I have my air conditioner going and trying to keep it cool in here, but there we go. Just thought I'd come and share those party fragrances with you, because you might have a party coming up, especially during the holidays. You right there will be enjoying a party, and probably one of these fragrances, because I do highly recommend them. They are great, they smell amazing, they last long, and you can get away with it in an air-conditioned building. Even in the winter, these will cut through the cold. And yeah, if you're in an outdoor event in a little bit higher heat, these would be amazing too. It's all about knowing your fragrance and knowing how to use it, because like I said, once you get to know it, you can figure out where, when, and how much to use, rather than just trying to figure it out on the fly. Last night I was just in a hurry, took a shower, thought about it, and I was like, oh, well, I don't use my Creed enough, so I went with that one. And then I woke up, showered, I regretted it, because I was like, man, this is an expensive shower. But yeah, so I probably could have picked something a little cheaper, but I was happy with it overall. It was a great time. So, alright, I just thought I could pop in, share that with you guys. Stay deadly fresh, as always.
Man, y'all want to play with it? Let's play with it.